Yeah, it is odd how it happens like that.
Like EG at Champs, I'm pretty sure Loud winning Champs as well the year before was from the losers
Yeah,
bracket.
there's a period where it's happening all the time.
Wonder why.
Might just be the anti on like the maps they're playing, or just like the we know we're meant to lose this map.
Yeah, I guess it is the whole like we should win, right? Like you get 2 bans and it's your first pick first.
Yeah. But we had something similar when we played Guild on Haven. Like they weren't that good at Haven, and Haven was our best map. We got absolutely smashed. And we're just like, what the hell? Like first map. It's always the first map as well. It's always like you're expected to win. It's the first map, and you just heavily underperform.
I always like say it's just teams making out like bandits, because when you lose those series, it's always quickly. By the time you realize what's happening, you've lost.
Yeah, very much so. Okay, 1-0 for the Pistols, so that was pretty convincing as well. Good start for them.
Yeah, XLG ran this comp before. They lost to Extreme Gaming day 1, went back to playing the Sky Cypher against Horizon last time. Yeah.
I think it's a good move, to be honest. Might have done some anti on it, so also shows that they're not that confident on this map though, but
yeah, but seems natural.
Yeah.
Thing is as well, I guess, is like if you're in a disadvantaged situation in a best of 5 like this, and you know that you have a map like Bind, you're just like, it's so good when you're like, okay, we're terrible at this map, so we know that they're gonna pick it, and we've like prepped at least a little bit.
Yeah. It can be fun like that. That's when you kind of get to see the full like use of a coach or an IGL that works really hard.
Because it's a little bit more nerve-wracking, I suppose, when they pick a map that you're like decent at.
Yeah.
Because you're like, what if our decent isn't good enough?
But surely this guy's gonna go a little bit more aggro. Oh. And they get a guy to elbow. The best person to get the kills as well. We got 1 away from official. Hopefully that changes soon.
全都是一个标配的情况下，自己有盖壳，皮蛋可以去下包，安全的是退到一个后点。
其实硬要说的话，我觉得标配得拼一点。打掉第1个之后，其实要更多的完成人换人，这样的话才有更好的机会。
其实第2时间他们占了这个包点后，确实机会不太大。
对，就
XLG 打得很聪明啊，这包点知道你有人，标配其实今年的3连发你是不好说的。
哎，这也是盖壳这个英雄的优势。你除了皮蛋之外，你人就要进去下包，那
Yeah, I mean they don't get that many deaths. The bonus is really good. They're 1 away from the official. They can snowball this for sure. Heavy over towards showers to get the official, so we can use it into this round. Nice and simple. This makes a lot of sense from Rare Atom, and you'll see other teams do this a lot. Right, these 3 boxes, just any kind of height against the official, works really, really well. G2 have an anti where they boost 1 satchel, 1 up to here, 1 up to here. We got a good amount of stuff that worked well against the official. Like you can tell they were ready to give up showers and let them have it here.
浴室前面空了，没有拿到任何站点的信息，看看小刀的位置，开启独木，这个位置可能有点危险哦。Happy Way 是一个高价的枪线。
That's nice. This is also just an angle that is never played. But to use that nice and early, that's cool.
You don't see that off angle from No Man all the time.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. It's just because it's anti-official. Like people always take the high ground. And like that's 1 box that just never gets used. Should still be right. Where did the official go? Can you pick it back up? Damn, bro. Double here.
Oh, so Sliggy, outside the obvious players, which guys have like passed the eye test for you that might not necessarily like statistically look or get the credit?
I think probably No Man's pretty good, but it just has to be the two Koreans. Like the 2 Koreans for sure. look very, very
在烟
good.
落下之前的
I tell you, I think Mr. Canny is pretty legit as well.
是的，刚好抓到了一个 timing。
有点错进错出。但其实从战术的角度来说，刚才
Like,
I think the only player I haven't seen like go like really pop off is probably Snowflake.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
But he doesn't need to when you've got everybody else on the squad,
Yeah.
right?
这一分，有多坦差2个点就有自己的大招了。给谁？
给炼狱。
Yeah, I remember like when we were looking for a fifth, I kind of just went through like evolution and like all of the teams and was like which players, even if it was on like 4 a.m. or 17 gaming, just teams that made Ascension but kind of bombed out.
Yeah.
So which players like did I enjoy watching? And Mr. Canny and Happyway were on that list.
Yeah, I would say Happyway is probably, out of everyone, Happyway is probably impressed me the most. Like consistent heavy fragger on a role that, like, I mean, they can frag out well, but it's not duelist fragging. But it's nice. They doesn't make many mistakes. Confident enough, but doesn't make many mistakes.
Yeah, probably the most diverse hero pool for a Sentinel player we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them. But you know that he could probably play Chamber if the meta was there.
Yeah. What is that entry? Yeah, even Board of Ice out, right?
Oh yeah, true.
这一分感觉回防甚至都没什么操作的角度了。
还得看2楼能不能打开局面，因为2楼第一时间还有烟。
Chat, what were Red Atom's bans again?
他有大的，
对，
就真不一定了。
他去反绕逼长狼，但是艾博两边。
Shot.
那有毒弹倒地，
You're not running with that?
不需要再回去了。
Then a nice box.
See, this is the problem I have with saving in China. Like, they're doing it now, it's the right decision, but because they're not used to doing it, I almost feel that there's like added stress to saving. You know what I mean? Like, you're playing differently because it's a grand final and you're playing properly, but
yeah,
you got to be doing this stuff in scrims, otherwise
and this
you're
one
gonna
is,
get super nervous.
Yeah, that's true. You got to be practicing the same stuff as scrims. But yeah, this is definitely the right call. They got wrecked in this round, man.
Yeah.
Patrick, Alamein, how we done?
Green was just fighting too much on weak side. Oh no, sorry, it was somebody else. But
Look
yeah,
at that
two
kill.
was through smokes.
What was I gonna say? XLG kind of get away with these bans. Not gonna lie. I feel like XLG will take the bans. Like their ascent, they were what 0-3 on their ascent. I remember what their icebox was. I think they were doing pretty good at icebox, but. Bind? They played Bind twice. I know they've lost Bind twice, but they played Bind twice. So it's not like they're completely they're completely lost by this. They pretty much have 2 maps that they perma lose. It's Ascent and Bind. Not that I know enough about this team, so maybe it's been doing better before this, but. Which team do I like the best at the moment? The team that actually looks the best at the moment, I do think the Rare Atom overall has looked better. But man, when it gets to these high pressure situations, man, you never know. And XOG are definitely good enough to like take them. But if I look at like consistency, like Rare Atom, I probably have the most faith in. Damn, bro, he did a good amount of damage to that guy as well, 30 HP. They still might lose the round. What an absolute shot. Bro, this is like twice they've hit running shots, headshots. Still a good amount of time for this guy. I don't know how long the smoke's got. Oh, that is tanked.
Martin is so good in these
Played it
situations.
incredibly well. Yeah, he played that to perfection. Can't get much better than that. Even his peak on the first defuse was like just at 3 seconds. So no matter what, if the guy's trying to get half and is committing, he's dead.
Yeah, I mean Midnight does super well here. I just don't like the wide peak afterwards.
Yeah.
But I like. We all get why.
Oh yeah.
Get why.
We all
do
been
it.
there. Yeah. 99% of players are doing that.
That's also like the probably actually the mental side that's taken its toll on me the most since I've started to like actively try to coach people. Is like I feel like I'm nitpicking players for like minor things, but then I go and play ranked myself and I just int like an 8.
Oh yeah, but it's also different because it's ranked. But they also think that because it'll be like practice and stuff. And this is always thing. Yeah, we're always like in an official, I wouldn't do it. And then like they would say the same things in prac, but actually like because it's habits, you do just naturally do it. You have to practice that stuff for it just to become instinct. That's like the big difference.
Who's the most like overheaty player that you've had or is on liquid?
A lot of them. Probably Yampi, but Yampi learned pretty fast.
Yeah, I still think the way that Yampi approached playing and learning the game is the way to go. Just almost in to the point that it's throwing, but you need to work out what you can get away with.
Yeah, him on Jet for the first 2 months of the game was probably one of the funniest things ever. What's funny is that we got to Reykjavik and he still was like he had only played the game for a month, so he was doing some mental things. Like he's updrafting with a rifle trying to kill people around corners and stuff. It was funny, man.
What's his kind of like attitude like when he doesn't play? Is he just like my bad, I shouldn't have done that? Or is he just like
it will be like that. It will be like my bad.
Not that I think he's like he does that and then he's like, guys, what are we doing?
No, yeah.
Why are you guys not peeking with me? It's like you updrafted.
He learns fast. But he learns by doing. And I think that's okay, man. Like we came into that event knowing that it was wild that we were kind of there anyway.
Yeah, it's really the whole do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. Nice kill. Big jewel here, man. Martin is just consistent.
There's always a clip I come back to of God B talking about fundamentals. I'll have to like share it to you because it's like really good even from here on out. It was like with Zesh did an interview with him.
Yeah.
It's just like fundamentals is just discipline. That's all it is.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. God B's a legend, man. Might be what we were talking about. Like, get to a best of 5. This is meant to be the map that they're most likely to win. You start just losing heavy.
I mean, I said this because No Man was like in the chats yesterday, right? I was like, remember, if you lose the first map, so did EDG.
Yeah, I mean, that's the one.
Like, first map is a warm-up.
And this is their... Oh, is this their round, though? Damn, these are some good ults. These are some good ults, and we got the op out.
Oh, no. Oh, no! It looks good. It looks really good.
Oh, that was awesome. That was an awesome Brim ult.
你开无敌超杀的时候，人本体是不会动的。是的。这个有点像，就是斯凯招狼的时候，或者是开猎枭开飞机的时候。嗯。哦 ，A 点还没围单摸，手直接踢了。
Nah, this guy's too good.
There's only one team that's aiming right now.
Look at what he's just done into a full buy round when everyone has their ults as well.
That's a new skin showcase clip right there.
Oh yeah, it actually
just needs more inspects.
Yeah, it actually is. That was.
I also
ridiculous.
don't understand when there's like a grand final like this and a new skin line like Singularity, the new Singularity is about to come out. Well, we don't just go, here's the new skin line, play with, like, you know, play with it on your patch. I mean, I guess there could be competitive integrity issues with some skins like showing people infrared UAV, but
problem is it's just like preference stuff as well. People, especially players, when they really get into their head about skins, you see them changing all the time. How many players are rooting for in the grand final? Not really, man. Again,
I mean, I'm happy with it.
I'm just,
Evo.
I'm always just
Every time I'm just like, you need a good Phantom, only Phantom. It never lets you down.
yeah, I don't like that skin. But I don't like many. I don't like many skins, to be honest. I'm only just recent. I'm freshly getting into skins just because I've been able to play more. Yeah, I don't mind who wins, man.
You have to
Straight
do a
up.
tier list of skins.
Just everything low down. Only a few at the top. Oni, yeah, everyone likes Oni.
全是在自己的掌控范围内。
好不容易存了很久的钱，骑了把名驹，结果刚才什么也没干到。
Yeah, I don't mind who wins finals, man. Straight up.
非常艰难了，两边都在放丢丢。
Look at that. Oh, that fade eye though.
晚焰火装载持续在。
Okay, that's a nice change up. We got double hero gun. We send it down long. This is cool. It's a good change up from them.
这个时候。 不做太过于激进的举动，一个大拉被架住，但是卡尔你这位置其实能操作的。
Nice from No Man.
It's a really good round. It's a good call as well. That fade eye not getting shot is everything.
是的，这一波确实是配合这个鬼眼。
Close to me 2 years ago, talk about skins. Yeah, I just wouldn't care
I
at
think
all.
he's been a really good, like, intelligent duelist. Because, like, we only scrimmed with him, what, a couple of times, but there was definitely, like, whole W moments.
Yeah.
Especially when you played stuff like Neon and that, and you're like, yeah, you're like, this is good, you just need to chill because people
Look at this
physically
fade eye.
can't help you when you're playing
Holy hell.
Sapling in Rays or a Neon. Like here, I just think he's very good at being aggressive in the right moments, but then he doesn't overheat when he doesn't have to.
Do you know what's mad about this? I've never seen a fade eye last the whole time scanning people because he's double saturated down and they're all focused on it. Like no one's shooting the fade eye. It's actually a really cool strat if you time the fade eye well.
I'd like to see more fade in the meta, to be honest. I mean, she's a great character.
I think
She's probably
we
my
will.
favorite character in the game.
Yeah, I think we really will. Depends, because depends what stuff combos with, really. Oh, where's that gone?
Or
What's that even bounced off? I mean, is that not just bounced off the floor? That angle? So they win one, they lose the next. 1-9 loss bonus. Most likely, yeah. They definitely made this smaller. At least they didn't use their ult in the 2v4. Who are the favorites? Red Atom are the favorites. I wouldn't say by much, but they are the favorites. It's like a 55-45, probably. People would look at this and say that. So the fact that they're kind of getting wrecked on the first map is, yeah, pretty big. What's up, Bacon? How are you doing? Oh, I didn't check your message, Bacon. Is that what the oi's for? I'll check it later. I'll check it after this.
箱子的旁边，其实那个位置是很容易被抓的。他们第一时间也是想要去抓 Happy 维的一个大末位置。
对，感觉员工重镇这个 A 点刚才防守就割裂感太强了，对。这边。而且都没有。
Wait, is that right? This is their timeout?
对手打出了一个人数差。
XLG 的。
Looks like it. I hate teams that do this.
It never really goes well. Then again, you never know what was like said, what ults they've got, what prep they have. But yeah, Red Atom, like if I'm the Red Atom coach, I'll take this ult.
He's wasting no time. He's just there like, what are they doing? Why are they timing out?
7-2,
it's like
they take a timeout.
It's just going, what? Huh?
Yeah, it's just like, whoa, have the opportunity to speak here? I was not expecting that one. I think they'd be way more aggro. All
do
senses
some of the
11-5 up.
it doesn't matter how good your attack is if you're like 9-3 down. It puts way too much pressure on the pistol itself too.
Yeah.
应该就要在 A 小开了。OK，A 小开回复，
Low
然后
buy
一
then
点
best
是用
Viper
来
on.
隔绝，第一时间交踩雷飞剑，怕你在回复展开的过程当中已经贴脸了。
那对手不怕哦，他是有玩焰
No
火的
way they're
，Raga 就
gonna
看他
force
想
this
不想
through.
开了，小到
Yeah,
碾压了
definitely said they were going to be more
这样
aggro
的话收掉了
like
Happy
this.
维，很尴尬的局面出现了，所有 XLG 的选手被卡在了洞穴的门口。
Keep going with the 3, and they just keep picking up guns on people. This is actually a pretty nice strat, right?
两个人
We've got Viper ult, one person with the guns. We've got one person watching showers. Then we've got 3 people going together, but they're with a gun. Once the trades come in, say it's even a 1-for-1 trade, still the 3 people are picking up guns,
It's also
right? You're
just such
doubling
a good
guns.
like morale boom as well.
他们
Where
的
it's
Yeah.
like they have clearly made a mistake here. We can take this for the rest of this
明
half.
显感觉到
Yeah,
这个防守
yeah.
他们是有战术的。
Like, especially once you win the next round, you're just like, hold up. I love this strat, man. This is just a cool strat. Like, number-wise, just 3-person pushing with 1 singular gun. Where you make such a distraction on the other side with the Viper ult.
Also, timing out. Maybe it was the thrifty that they were scared of, you know?
对，
Yeah,
刚好
rightly
正
so,
中
I
下
guess.
怀啊，这一波前压。
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
要稍微
Will
谨
the
慎一
coach
些
live to regret
2R
the
一开始
timeout
打
at
非常规
7-2?
的先加默认，
Because I'm not sure they would have
这一
done
关他
such
们
an
大招不多
organized, well-drilled
双
strat
方都
without
有
that
一
timeout.
个能够去限制对手
Because
的一
it
些
is
技能。
that's a great idea.
我觉得玩焰火可能更需要打击杀吧。相比于这个像无敌超杀和叶灵来说，更多的是团队控制相关的一些辅助，还是要打 A。A 点有一个叶灵能第一时间
Good news for them
无敌超
is,
杀是
dude,
跟不
look
上
at that
无敌
ult.
超杀只能等回防。
They're so
现在
close
要
to
看
getting
nomad
these
他能不能接
ults.
一个，正面没接到。哦，赵云开起来玩焰火，直接提这个玩焰火，被打残了，但是好像也轰不到人。黑小展开回复，
只有小黑屋想要抓 timing，五度坦有一个 timing 真让他抓到了。
回复没了，叶灵直接笼罩对手 ，Mr. Carney 躲过了，
this guy got
但是被无敌
tanked.
超杀咬到了，直接
They
倒
short
地
fatal.
暗兽再去清 A 小。
Yeah, XLG look a little bit lost here.
Yeah,
Not on the
especially
same page.
considering their ults and stuff and how close they were.
Yeah,
已经拆半了。
Yeah,
we need to
half Molly goes
times as well.
down.
时间现在防守方是有机会能够拿分的。而看一下情况，脸上有一个障云 ，Martin 他需要做些什
Oh
么？
no,
队友已
he
经
got
点了
the wingman and
混皮蛋的
the wing boy.
打掉对手一人。
Nice stick.
Just, man, that is a huge stick.
大心脏的右都坦拿下了这个关键的分数。
That was close.
Yeah.
我觉得前期
Literally nowhere to belie these
拆半
players do
是
like
一个
3 hours of
非常
aim
重
lab
要
slash
的
deathmatch
因
a
为第一
day.
时间这个燃
It's
烧榴弹其实
ridiculous.
时
Yeah.
间稍微来的有点慢。
Like the
Right.
Saya it's like the Saya player, man. Did you ever see that thing with Saya player where he says that he warms up for 3.5 hours before
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
That's
How, is he
insane.
like an 80-year-old man that's just like,
最后这一半
I need to like stretch my legs before I go for a shit kind of vibe, you know?
Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Just run run the block before you run a marathon. It's
就跑
insane,
过来
man.
肯定是需要时间的。要
I also get it, like, if you, maybe it's good for nerves too, right? You just get the energy out.
I mean, it's obviously one of those things for him that's like works. So he's just
Like a
like, this
ritual,
is,
yeah.
yeah,
对
yeah.
的队友怎么办？有毒坦现在只能直架外边，然后让队友去帮自己看一下背身。
他需要的是把浴室这个位置给
哎，
控下来。
混掉了。
掉了。
Big spam onto the plant here. Crystal just makes a hero play back his sight.
浴室虽然在防守方的控制之内，但是好像要被包夹了。天际光束。
Hey, they'll take that. Do you know what, Chad? They were already falling back and considering using the TP, and then the ult came in. Or the calls came in that they were going to
You
use
can
the
sort of
Brim
tell
ult.
which players are nervous by just the way, some of the fight, like freeing there, just the angle that he's on. Like, I was thinking, oh, if he's playing aggressively, they've planted, and they hadn't yet.
Yeah.
进攻方式已经没有烟了。
It's just when people start to try and make hero plays as well. There's two ways. Hero plays or playing like crazy passive. Oh man, this combo is so good. I love this combo so much, man.
但是传送门这个位置，
This comp is really interesting. I'll talk about it in half in a sec.
在不停地去绕 Chris， 好像是有毒坦直接收掉了点力的 Martin。
二楼来
Yeah,
了，
it's a
有
very
人在下
fanatic thing. Makes me miss Fracture.
Crystal 这位置只能拖时间。
That works very well with what I was gonna say.
但有毒坦
Wait for the 2-on-2 first.
看了一会儿，他没想到 Mr. Carney 竟然敢直接来，但是要拆包怎么办？眼里直接出来。
Yeah, big.
完全不知道
So
Crystal 的具体位置。
this comp was made by 100 Thieves
还是
first,
定格
right?
在了8比4。
Yes.
这个前期在 A 点其实打了半
So
天啊，是这
that's
个
Zix, right? And he was in he was on
其实
EG with
骗了
Fracture.
RA
So I reckon like I know the Potter gets a lot of praise, but I think after seeing this comp, I'm pretty confident that Zix came up with their Fracture comp and a good way of how to play their Fracture. Just
Yeah.
purely
I mean, they
because
played
it's
Silver on their Fracture, right? But I think it is
yeah,
just like
but it's like the same premise of just these are the agents with the best ults, like and we can combo well, and that's literally just like all that Fracture comp was as well. And they just use the combos and they use the ults just so well. And it just when I saw this comp and they started playing like they were, I was pretty confident that 6 is like a big part of why EG's Fracture was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they're two maps as well that are very like execute heavy as well.
Yeah.
So it's like you're playing Brim. Okay, what's synergized as well with a Brim?
He's you can tell he's a huge fan of having 5 agents that have unreal ults.
好像看到了
Yeah.
熟悉的面孔，好像看到了 DRG 的一些选手来到我们现场观赛啊。
Easier to build strats around ultimates too, I think.
是的，
Yeah, it gives you so many options. And then also it just kind of snowballs into like a perfect storm where it's so hard to differentiate what is like their normal strat or what is like an alt strat, and then you can always have like 3 separate strats for your alt strat, and then you just have such a big range when you've got so much of that, and that just means that your playbook's giant, because when you're anting them you're just like, well, this is because they got an alt, and then they'll do something like similar without an alt, and then they'll have like 2 more alt strats. That's just with like 1 agent. It's just so nice. It's like the perfect thing when you're a coach, when you have these kind of agents that you can just do so much with.
很丰富。
Like that's why Gecko's sick, man. Gecko's perfect for that. Comes to with thank you so much, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you the 5 months. Appreciate that, dude.
Yeah, we took this comp around that time, but we also took the Sunset, like which was Gecko Silver, which I still think is a really, really strong comp. I just think it's incredibly hard to play.
They shot the at least they shot the. Dude, he got that kill. That's crazy. Did he just shoot
I think
down
it's
the
much
line?
easier to just run Gecko Breach and play with less information, but just hit people super hard. It doesn't matter if there's 3 people there or 1 person there.
Yeah.
第一时间没来的话，那你闭上狼人应该不会很
Watch the
多
YouTube video, focus on the after plant, but isn't right. Just doing the opposite of what they've done till now. Added 50-50s both main and defense.
就这个位置了
Nah, not really.
歪了，因为 B 大没有动静了。
And they are incentivized in playing off site
这个
for
小
both
尾巴挂
attackers.
得挺好，马上
Nah,
摸到了
I
这个
think
位
I think
置
honestly, if we ignore the fact that like smoking yourself off and B main is still like really good, like all of the changes make a lot of sense for actually like defending. What is going on, bro? Is this guy just invisible and silent?
哦，那这应该没有机会了。就这个沟通第一时间没有达到，其实已经很难操作了。小黑屋里已经是困兽之斗，有毒坦现在腹背受敌啊，1打3局面。虽然爆
Also, I guess we don't know exactly where they're being able to let you
位
plant.
置锁定，
So there's that.
是的，在小黑屋附近都等你出来呢。不知道吗？
啊，这
因为浴室第一时间有人在架，
时间有点尴尬，所以
只有小黑屋没
直接过去
清。
了。
No way, stolen.
Well, this was a bit of a round.
Absolutely stolen.
他以为对方是骗他的。哇，这一分手枪局剧情跌宕起伏啊！
其实当时3个人
10
的架枪
daredevils
线
in the server.
No, yeah, it really is.
Blind as a
Man.
bat.
浴室清了，小到有人在架，居然没有人看，我天哪！
Bro, he was the one that made the play from short as well.
完全没人看，包括拆包的队友，好戏剧啊！这一分，
感觉其实真的蛮危险的，对于2个队伍都蛮危险的。
A bit say main is
哦，那首枪
now
拿下之后
Breeze
现
B
在这个
main?
比分
Yeah,
差距
no, I
拉
agree.
开啊9比4，并且这一分的起枪
They just copy pasted it. They copy pasted it with some worse angles.
起枪很保守，全员都起了。
Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's like my main criticism with the whole of this game. Really, I love so much stuff about this game, but the maps, the maps and how they change the maps and approach the maps is really, in my opinion, like not the one.
但是他的这个这样让他杀的话，大招点出
刘
来的
曼也要
有点快
没。了，好吓人！一滴血，传到一枪就没了。先
赶
走吧
快踢到你换弹，我快溜，我快溜，此地不宜久留。
很难了，这一分已经。
嗯
Free 手里还是一把狂怒。现在就等着你会不会来找我？你要找我的话，我这把狂怒其实还是有发挥的空间的。
但从 Miss Carney 现在这个血量来说，他一定不会去找的。
就想一把枪都不掉，拿下这一分，因为辽拳比较多，3把。
掉一把枪都
要
是巨大的
有跳有意思了。
这跳下来其实一点操作机会都没有。
对。
第2分没人掉枪，
If they invite you, would you go out and do a co-stream or plat chat?
攒了很多终极技能的点数。
Co-stream for an event? Interesting.
宏观的角度来看
It would have to
XLG
make sense,
这一分很赚。
but it would be fun, yeah. I'd be down to that. If they paid me like close enough to what I would make for the event, I would do it, yeah.
点上管道上指架的预警。
对，因为这种地方
'Cause it'd be
都是
pretty
防守方
fun.
比较喜欢站的一些常规位啊，还是要稍微注意一下。10比4的比分，长枪局的 RA 进攻方站位上面来看的话，是留一个人 Free 在单挂，想要抢一下 B 长廊。
哎
但是
，Raka 这个位置挺有意思的，我直接就在家
I said I want the bag. It just doesn't make it just doesn't make sense for me to not stream on my channel further, right?
哎，这个丢丢没
卡里这个位置
闪到啊
会不会有点危险呀？
There would have to be something. That is an incredible nade, by the way. This is the best thing about this nade that I think a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people do it. Maybe people don't do it in ranked enough. Like the nade from anywhere back here is so good. It goes round the corner and just explodes, and you only pretty much hear it like until it's on your head.
一点一点拉。
Like that nade is the one, man. It did so much damage.
这是一个双架，没给
What a
机会
what a
做
long
其
hold.
他面。
打一个有机会再打第二个，
Whoa,
血量很低
捡。包，
I mean, this should be too much, though, right?
队友已经开始回了，
对，现
看
在
Marley
其
的位
实
置。
2个点局部都是1v1。Free 他现在很清楚，他必须得先拆开1打1打赢一个，但没有听到传送门的声音，所以
They seem to
这一
have
点他一
reads.
定不会走得很远。
Yeah, they seem
可以看到
to
现在 Crystal 很有经验，他
they
就
seem
在
to
店门口。我听到地
know
方我
what's
就摇
going
了
on.
摇
Because if you think about how they lost their rounds on attack as well, majority of the time is just when they went
Is this
aggro.
rematch curse? Is this nerves? What's going on?
I think this is what we were talking about, pretty heavy, where it's just like you're expected to win this map, and they're coming in free with it, and then they can just focus on some anti.
1秒钟下包 OK。
It is nerves, I guess that's the easiest way to say it.
Crystal 现在就卡住这个路口。
One of those though, man. It's the same thing. Like having this is nice when you lose, as much as it sounds weird, because
只要
that's the embarrassment done.
Yeah,
即便秒掉一个
that's
之
the
后
hard part. You know, when like people, I mean, you're on Liquid. Chokers is thrown around a lot, just
Yeah.
as an org, not just Valorant.
Yeah.
But like, how horrible it feels when you're playing and you get that feeling, oh, we're gonna lose this.
Yeah.
很难
It's
了。
it only feels bad when it's like back-to-back
这个90度还容易
maps.
被穿。
已经拆一半了，拉出来想自己
Like-
Oh, and you're
打
just
但是
down in the series.
Yeah, like if it's
1v1的悬念
if it's like two, it's so fine to be completely mentally out of it, or like not even here for one map. When it's like multiple maps, then you gotta start really worrying, because then it's like a
其实是完全
everyone's just like fully off.
就原点是有 Raga 在帮忙勾
Same as
的话
Apex at
是
least as
有
well.
再打一个补枪，加上
Yeah.
一个
Upper bracket
手
team
稳
losing
和
their
海人
first
飞剑
map.
的压制，
Natural.
全把对手 XLG 压在了把 RA 压在了一个中段的位置。
嗯，并且我觉得那个丢丢有点尴尬，第一时间没有声音的提示，
对，
那个角度比较刁钻，所以这
Free
也给了
GG
RA
chat，
点
yeah
别人的错误信息。RA 已经是把第2个暂停叫了，4比11，现在这个分差已经没有任何的
It's
容
gonna have to
错
be
了。
one hell of a
而第
timeout.
一张图是 RA 的自选图，这是一个非常或者是极其被动的开局。
没有暂停了。
Chat DSG lose first game, yeah, first map even.
感觉刚打完 BO5 的这个队伍
Sneeze？
啊，就这个
Well, dude, it's
比赛
am I gonna
节奏太
sneeze or not?
这
It's so
个 就
close.
是保持的
No, I
久
don't think I
因
am.
为昨天刚
Crazy.
打完比赛，这个手感确实还
It
是
was
比
there
较
for a
火
bit,
热
but
的，
then
因
it's
为
went.
RA 它稍微有一个休赛日嘛，所以相对于 XLG 来说，他们的手感可能没有起得那么快。就从这个图一就能感觉到，这个图一
The Americas finals today, really close game, man. It's gonna be so fun.
11比4，想要去追分的话还是比较困难的。
那现在 RA 常规时间的最后一个暂停结束，11比4的比分，
Waiting for
7分的
Icebox
分
to
差
get nuked.
并且
Yeah.
XLG 他甚至还有无
That's
敌超杀来打回
I
防。
agree.
5个轻甲
That fits in very well with what I was saying about them making changes and not understanding what's going on.
有自己的叶灵，
我觉得这个蟒侠将会是绝杀，
对面全是轻甲，
全是轻甲。这浴室里谁敢看啊
你们躲不掉。互换这个鬼眼，
？OK， 2个鬼眼心照不宣啊。
3个烟已经下了，就这个第一时间拿标配打，那就知道了。
但是有燃烧榴弹来做拉扯和拖延。哦，蟒侠还是狙掉了一个，但现在防守方人数有点劣势，爆能器安装的还蛮早的，并且蟒侠 Crystal 这边是开过枪的，所以是知道浴室里有一把蟒侠的，没有人漏。
还在防绕后，就怕这个浴室有人反绕，但是这个时间1分1秒流逝了。
What a shot, man. This guy is so impressive. I can't express it enough.
哦，这位队友要被抓了，
咬到了，咬到了 ！XLG 这样的回防人数
He
也
is
是竟然打赢
so
了。
good.
天哪！
哎，
Crazy.
时间够了，
还是来得及的啊，时间还挺多。还有
And they're gonna get wrecked, man. Like this is absolute stomping.
XLG
This is the
有非常
EDG.
大的机会能够
Right
创造一个
here.
1比0的开局了。
Not showing up on Haven. They had not showing up on Bind on this one.
这无敌超杀还是会有一些伏笔在的。
Hard as well when it's like the map that you're meant to be winning.
这个
绕后
绕后真的是
蟒侠
太伤了。
对，最后还是绕到了。
It hits that a little bit
那
heavier.
RA 现在只能选择
Okay,
硬着头皮
8
抢
chances.
戏了啊，这
I
个
mean,
起的枪会比较
be
乱
fine.
和杂。但是他们这一分是有一个无敌超杀来作为自己的兜底技能进点的。
直接选择抱团一波 A 小，可以有莎莎去开路，
莎莎开路
找一下近点。
鬼眼找人，没问题。
哦，
看到了振
这一分
奋信标，
对
知道浴室100%有人。
因为这一分浴室没空，有人在看 ，Midnight 在看的，就看能不能抓到一个正面的机会。手
回
稳，
复展开，保一下队友。因为来到盘点了，RA 每一分都不能再省技能了，
对，
该交就交。
浴室马上要到了哟，死点的位置 No Man，
哎，这个叶灵好像没有笼罩到啊。
对，但这位置看到了，
哦，2个人有点重合。Noman 是打了一个之后还穿残一个，对面的一个穿射 ，Raggar。
Dude, imagine they win this as well. Wait, are they actually gonna somehow win
打得
this?
非常的混乱，但 XLG 竟然好像又要
啊，这个
有
大招没有
机会
轰到，
创造第一张地图的胜利，先拆一半。
These retakes are really good from
Whoa.
XLG.
还是兜住
I
了
was
这
I
个
was
残局啊
just in shock how they made that one near doable.
对，
对方是一个
And like honestly, they should have won it because if the Raze just holds onto the ult for longer.
刚好是轰
Yeah.
到门框上啊。
嗯，
如果他
They played that 1v2 a little bit closer together.
Yeah, it was just the Raze just
XLG 的正面的接架
messed up a bit.
Overheat.
Yeah, it was.
真的非常强啊，今天。
而且今天回防
Because they were peeking whilst
也是非常漂亮的
Happy
一个
was getting
点位
half.
下枪的位置
Yeah,
都是
I mean,
非常
If you get
legit.
half and then you both go for that peek, it's done so.
It's just legit. As soon as he's got his ult there, like if the guy just holds it, you're gonna just kill him as he swings out for him, like with the ult, no matter what. You just bait the plant over your ult
怎么
there.
办呢？好，轰的是啊，这还轰死
Let's
一
see
个。
if it's the Ascension winners and also
Nah.
Champions winners lose the first map and then win the
现在是一
series.
个防守方3打2的回防，虽然有把
See what
命
happens
中
here
率
and then
但是
keep an eye out for it for M80.
人数优势是实实在在的。哇，这一烟要散了，这把民居，这把民居，
哇，胆子有点大了。
有
It's just impressive how often Rare Atom end up in like a 1v3 post one. Like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, no, it's been non-stop.
拉枪线
拼枪法。
很难很
Dude,
难。
This Happy Way guy has done so much in this half, I tell you. It was just
Yeah,
insane.
yeah.
第一张地图的比分将会定格在
What a
13比5。
performance.
Yeah, they absolutely wrecked him first map.
能够感觉到 XLG
But I'm telling you, this is the bounce back, man. This is the that was embarrassing. It can't get much worse than this. Why are we all nervous? Doesn't matter anymore. Like we all look like with this being the nicest way possible. Like I would literally just be like, the worst just happened. Like we all just look like idiots. Like how does it feel? It's fine. We talked about this the other day, right? Like hold up, we're all alive. Everything's good. Like we can still win. Like it's fine to have this.
It's just like